Fabulous people, it's Fri-yay. It's 4:45 on Friday the 14th of July and I'm done. I am so done. In fact, I was done probably 45 minutes ago, but now I'm overly done. That feels like a really massive week. I didn't record a video yesterday. Emotions a bit raw. Didn't really need to do that. Didn't really feel like I had anything to contribute to the world that was positive, and I just needed to go inside myself for a little while because I'm an introvert. And that's okay. It's all good. So I'm back again. Let's talk about Friday and the celebration for the week. So the massive great big report done by 10:15 this morning. Oh, my team are amazing. I had one of my consultants help me out with some research for it, and she did such a brilliant job. I was a bit teary when I read it because I realized how much work I didn't have to do. So that's done, and I'm very proud of the assessment. I'm very disappointed for the person I've assessed because the mental health profession here in Australia has really let her down, and that has made me sad. But that's okay. We pick ourselves up and we go, okay, we can do better. Insight, awareness, we can do better. I also completed a supplementary report about accessibility options for a person who can no longer type. And I was trying to explain to another person why I was recommending voice activated computer technology. And they were like, oh, but that's only for people with disabilities. And I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Who doesn't talk into their phone anymore? Who doesn't use Siri? Who doesn't talk into their car and give it commands? And they were like, oh. So what a great adaptation that the world of disability has given us, is to be able to speak commands into everything. And it becomes so commonplace that we actually forget that we do it so often that that was a weird conversation, but a fun one. Still haven't got the landing pages stuff all sorted because holy crap, I needed to give myself a break. Went to that event on Wednesday afternoon and got to spend an entire day learning about thinking differently on insurance, disability, personal injury risk, and also got some insights into behavioral economics, which is human behavior, just applied to the way we use money. Didn't know that there was a fancy term for it. It's called behavioral economics, and there's whole disciplines and university postgraduate papers dedicated to behavioral economics. It's just about human behavior, people, and how about we start treating people like people and not like numbers. Just a thought. Okay. Then today I spent about a big chunk of time sending out over 50 personalised invitations to an event for Purple Co, my clinical practice, on the 9th of August. And I had to integrate this with 2 new pieces of software. Woohoo! I did it. It wasn't too hard. I've got this thing happening. It's all okay. Despite my checks on my checking up things, because I too can be perfectionistic and making sure I don't want to make mistakes, I sent out all of the links that didn't work incorrectly. Awesome. Fabulous. But this is how you know your marketing is working. I have had 5 or 6 people already in the first hour contact me going, hey, I really want to get to this event, but I don't seem to be able to book in. Hey, I've already donated, but I didn't get my ticket. How do I book in? And then I had somebody call me from interstate going, I so want to come to this event. I'm going to speak to my employer to see whether or not I can shift all my things from the next week when I was coming to Sydney to come to this event. It's a 2.5-hour event at lunchtime. It's about saying thank you to the people in my world. This is the value of knowing all the principles of the 5 favorite people concepts, that online coaching program. It's just now putting it on steroids, which is really, really cool. But again, it's about building relationships. It's not about saying, buy my stuff. It's about how can I add value? How can I contribute to you? How can we reflect and admire each other and encourage and inspire? Because the work we do is hard. I'm going to say that again. The work we do is hard. So I'm done. yeah, I'm going to work again this weekend because I really want to get this project out, because the Success Mindset Masterclass is a really, really big deal and is going to be awesome. But I am probably suffering from some perfectionism around it. So I will deal with that on the weekend, and hopefully on Monday, everybody who is interested and who have been watching these videos will be able to access brand new information about this incredible event, which is an 8-week event. It's not a 3-day event. So I'm done. I think I've said that a few times, so I might go. Wish you all a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And I hadn't recognized that I had color coordinated my wine glass with my jumper today. So I clearly have this design thing down now. Here's to a great week next week. Here's to your Fridays. Well done. Congratulations. We are awesome. Our clients are all saying thank you, because without us, they wouldn't be doing as well as what they are. This is Private Practice. I'll talk to you next week.